So here we have the Nissan Qashqai 1.5 DCI N connector on a 66 plate. I'm going to show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. As you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then we'll work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll notice we've got reversing sensors. This car's also got front sensors as well as a 360 camera, which I'll show you when we're on the inside of the car. You'll see you've got loads of boot space along with that 60-40 split folding rear seat, and these two tray sections will actually lift and remove out completely to give you even more space underneath as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'll hop in and run through some controls. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. A really lovely looking car. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, the seats are in fantastic condition, as are the carpet areas. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's jump in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start off with the dials. On the left hand side we've got the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer. We've also got the fuel gauge on the right hand side there as well, and in the middle you'll see the trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car, which are 14,326. The information displayed above that, which is currently the digital readout for the speedometer, can be changed using the controls on the left hand side of the steering wheel. There's lots of useful information you can change it to on there as well. You'll see that it came up a minute ago with driver aids. One of those driver aids is highlighted at the top here, and that is lane departure warning system. So this car will warn you should you drift from your lane, i.e. if you fell asleep at the wheel. So really handy safety feature on this car. Backing out to the steering wheel, we've got the controls I was using a moment ago to change the trip computer information just here. Then we have stereo controls, and on the right hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter as well. We've also got the ability to answer and end phone calls just here. The phone itself is set up over on this screen in the centre here. So this is all touch screen. You have got a few menu buttons down the right and left hand sides, but essentially once you're into it, it's touch screen. So radio, we've got FM, AM and DAB digital radio. This car's also got a CD player, as you'll see just at the top here. You can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio once you pair up a phone, and we've got auxiliary and USB input as well. So loads of ways to listen to music. Now I mentioned the reversing camera or 360 camera when we were around the back of the car. Let me pop the car in reverse and you can see that working yourself. So right hand side image is the reversing camera. Left hand side image is a 360 view of this car, like a bird's eye view essentially. If we pop it back in neutral, it goes one stage further than that. If we press the camera button, we've then got a front facing camera and the 360 view. Press it again, we've now got a front camera and a front near side wheel. So really easy vehicle to park, what with all the parking sensors and cameras as well. And lastly, while we're on this screen, this car has got satellite navigation, so you can input a destination by hitting new address up the top there should you wish to. And it's all touchscreen as I say, so you can just go to the next page, or you can hit map up in the top corner and it will simply show you a map of where you are currently. Working our way down, we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on each side of the car, fan speed in the middle, hit the AC button to turn the air conditioning on or off, and then or hit auto and it will maintain those temperatures for you and take control of the fan speed by itself. We then have a 12-volt charging socket here, the electronic handbrake, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then all the way back in the central armrest, a second 12-volt charging socket, the USB input and the auxiliary input. So all that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.